Okay guys, welcome back to part 5 of our Soulcalibur 6 story mode and our campaign. We got to chapter 2 at the end of part 4. So we got to Dhaka. So now we're going to start the mission Greetings and Farewells. Forgive me, this is where I must take my leave. Where are you off to in such a rush? I have heard rumors of strange happenings in my hometown of Yangguang. My brother is still there, and I worry for his safety. That's too bad. But I get it. It's been short. It's a whole lot of fun. Take care. A safe journey to you, too. Farewell. With a bright smile and a small bow, Aran left. So Gwen, I have to report my employer. You go wait by my ship. Head to the docks, you can't miss it. I'll give you a cut of the reward there. See ya. Huh, who are you? What do you want? What's going on? Oh, hey, which weirdo ended up says he's got business with Maxie? That's all. Guess that means Maxie trusts him. Looks that way. If the camp likes you, you must be pretty tough. So how's about your shoulders? How tough? So on to mission Maxie and his crew now. That was fine, sure, busy. Hey, I'm back. Where's the warm welcome for you, Captain? Welcome back, brother. You are not on the way, so what's the story with this landlubber? This crew is my savior. We gotta thank Sir Gawain. Here's for making sure our employer's happy.
When I came about looking for the oil lip, Maxie, remember what happened last time?
Oh, quit your belching. It's all worked out in the end, didn't it? Last words aside, Kaya didn't really seem angry. He must be used to Maxie's fights by fancy by now. So you know, my crew was my family. They look rough, but they're a good bunch. You said you're looking for a thing? Astral Fisher? As a man of my word, I love you. Ready to go again? We've been before you go looking. What's this Astral Fisher business anyways? I'll tell you once everyone's here. I need the whole crew on board with this. Here's your share of the bounty, by the way. Maxie hands me a bag of golf coins. It's gonna take a while, and get ready, so do what you gotta do in that time.
This town's got a lot of shops and some great places to eat. Why not check them out?
Dock is a city of trade and commerce, located a short distance upriver from the harbor. It wasn't well known yet among travelers, but you start to carve a name for yourself as a key point on east-west trade routes. I wandered aimlessly through the crowded streets where the hustle and bustle seemed to never cease. We'll return to the docks. When I got to the ship, Maxie and Kaya were nowhere to be seen. Bored, I struck up a conversation with one of Maxie's crewmates. First time traveling by the sea? Yeah, I made a good choice in our ship. Bit beaten up, I admit, but she's a fine old girl. Well, you know, we ain't related by blood or nothing, but we're still a family. Me and Maxie go way back to when we were young, troublemakers. His dad was good to me. You know, it'd be no reason to travel with your family, right? Short while later, Kaya returned. You got a quick screen. Good, got some info for ya. You heard of Zhang Guang? It's a Portland ring. Usually no one's been able to get in of ours. I heard. The info came from reliable source. They say the voyage discovered in the Red Mist and Marydra have something to do with the epidemic or something. Been lots of trouble with the climate too. Horan said something strange was going down in Yangguang. Judging by what we found out, there's a good chance that astral fishes appeared there. However, he probably was heading straight into a maelstrom. The thought chilled me to the bone. We'll take you to Yangguang if you like, quicker than going by land. I gratefully accepted Maxie's offer. Once preparations were complete, we were to meet at the ship. There you are. We're already here. Raise the anchor. We'll leave you port. I thank Maxie again for all his help. Don't worry about it. Take a load off and enjoy the ride. I gazed out of the beauty of the Pacific Ocean and took a deep breath. I refreshed the air. Humming to himself, Maxie looked pleased to be in the water again. Nothing beats the wind and waves. You know, I was born right in the Raku Islands, where you needed a boat to get anywhere, but the sea's always a joy, no matter where you will sail. See, you get it. My father was a tradesman hired by the government to operate a merchant ship, so I grew up with a beck under my feet. Being on land doesn't feel right. To cut a long story short, I wanted to be free and travel the world. Before my father passed away, he told me to go out and sail the seven seas, live life with no regrets. When I first set sail, I understood why you meant. This world is huge and there's so many things to see and do. My journey's just getting started.
Haha, the winds have changed and the sky's looking nasty. The sea's gonna get rough.
Yeah, the clouds mean trouble. We're gonna have to weather it. Get ready for the wild ride.
Normally I play it safe, but we're short on time and preparing in for the palm, I say. Well, we're gonna go now, brother. Ain't got materials to fix the ship.
Rubber? Some merchants are being attacked on the other side of the hill. Gotta be bandits. What? We gotta do something so great. Help us out. You're out of luck, Kawang. This is as far as you go. Yes. You're the only Pink Stooges. You need a better disguise. Your weapon sense betray you. It doesn't matter. You're still going to die. Oh, what's that? You think you can beat me? Hold it. Uh-oh, we grasped good thing out timing. This friend wants defenses hold me dead. Please have me. Leave it to me, old man. You stand back. You have no idea your face. Stranger, prepare to die.
You really got me out of a tight spot there. Such skill, Maxie, my friend. I owe you a your company in my life. Huh? Do I know you? No, but I know you. I have something on it either. In invasion, I introduce people to mercenaries and bodyguards, so I keep my ears open. For tales of capable fighters, rumors of you and your crew's exploits by sea are terror heavy. Right, I think I'm gonna get good helping this guy. He's kinda creeping me out. Is that ship yours? Yes. Oh, as thanks for your help, allow me to lend you my services free of charge. The calculating look in the merchant's eyes was a little disconcerting, but there was no reason to turn him down. My ship ran aground in a storm yesterday, so I'd appreciate a little help with the repairs. Yes, consider me at your service, however. Yeah, people want you bad, don't worry, we'll keep an eye on you. In which case, please escort me to town near here. It's not far, ho ho ho. Well, we've got to watch the ship get started on repairs. Hey, Segwayne, do me a favor, go with him. If any more bad guys show up, you know what to do. Keep going, you should get Yang Wang before long. I wanted to get the Yang Wang as quickly as possible, and Maxie said the repairs to the ship would keep him on moving for some time, so I agreed to accompany Kong Wang. Yes, you look the strong son. I'm grateful for your assistance. Okay, watch yourself out there, and next time we meet, I swear, I'll show you how fun sailing can be. In the meantime, stay savvy and say hello to Oran for me, okay? Not much further now. My shop is just over there. My shop, I mean, well, it's more than a tavern than anything. As I mentioned, I am what you call a middleman. I connect people who want something done with people who can do it. You could say I merchandise in people. Ho ho ho. It was safe to say I didn't trust him. I bet he wasn't wanted to appraise potential merchandise when he asked for a bodyguard. It may not be a place, but make yourself a home. Hey, old man. What do we have here, you blood? Indeed, quite skilled, yes. Perhaps even more, so you Miss Sarugi. Oh, is that so? Hello there, stranger. My name is Roshio Mitsurugi, and I'm feeling bored. How about a friendly match?
Battle 1. Fight! Let me see what you can do! Ready? Oh no! I failed?
Not bad. We'll get on just fine. Yes. You really are skilled, aren't you? Misugi here is my best warrior, and best will I. Ha ha, none of the fighters here are no match for me, so it wasn't even good to spar with you with someone of your caliber for a change. So great. Here's some business in Yangwang. Yangwang? What a coincidence, so do I. I've saved enough point here to continue, so I was thinking of catching a boat there to Japan. What's good fortune? Let's head to Yangwang together. Always better to have some company on the road. Yes, it would be a shame to lose you, Mr. Rugi. I'm going to have to rethink my plans. Thanks for all your help, Segway. If you need anything, you know to find me. Of course, I purchased one of these this summer. Ho ho ho! Across the seas to the east in my own country in Japan, Mr. Rugi, what they call a samurai, for most parts. I left my homeland to search for a legendary sword called the Soul Edge. I am a warrior sworn to sword. I wanted the Soul Edge to help prove that the blade can be more stronger than any Tanagashishima. However, I never found it, but a dog chasing his tail has more luck than I. That's not made for rifles in Japan. Even the lowliest of soldiers can be or reckoned with if they have one of them. But when is what makes a warrior when I return home. I hope to prove this. I shall abandon my search and consider my journey valuable training. Many strong warriors exist throughout the world. If I had stayed in Japan, I would never have known this. But I don't know if the ships have been sailing from Yangwang. The old man says something peculiar is going on over there, but he's not especially trustworthy. So why do you wish to head there? I told him the commotion in Yangwang was probably caused by the appearance of an astral fissure, and I thought the power of the fissures. Astral fissures? Never heard of them. Still the direction we headed is the same, so I shall join you. You have nothing to fear with me, Mir. Mr. Aggie gave a healing laugh. The road ahead was long, and we were going to have to camp on the way. His company was welcome. Hey, wake up! You were screaming in your sleep. It was noisy, so I kicked you until you woke up. Everything okay? I explained to him that if I didn't exalt power from the astral fissures, I would die. Honestly, your whole tale is hard to swallow, but I can tell something's got you jumping at least. Very well, tomorrow we hasten our pace. It had been longer than I realized since I had last absorbed the power of an astral fissure. I needed to get one quickly. With a growing sense of urgency, I continued my journey. We stopped off the village along the way, hoping to find some information on Yangwang and gather supplies. Hello, welcome. You do not look well at all, Segway. Eat healthy, get some fire in your belly. Who knows what awaits us on the road ahead? A true warrior must be fully prepared to fight at all times.
So in other words, I won't complain if you want to order a feast.
We intend to go to Yangwang, but we heard things are rough there. You know anything? At the mention of Yangwang, the shopkeeper's smile slipped.
I hear things that are quite bad. A number of people were attacked and they were fought. And when we got the pulpit, it turned out to be one of the townspeople gone mad. Soon more and more people began acting strangely, and the killings resumed and the bodies began to pile up. That was a panic started. You wouldn't think it now, but it used to be the most populous town in the area. Some of the residents have had fled into a tiny hamlet.
It was worse than I expected. Was the actual fisher responsible? My fears around safety grew steadily stronger. I tried to reassure myself that he was capable of looking after himself.
I hear the area around Yangwang is teeming with mad townsfolk who butcher anyone they can find. I say this for your own safety. Turn back.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. My friend here has no intention of turning tail. Isn't that right? I nodded to the gleaming Mr. Raggy, but unease swelled in my stomach. The sharp pains in my head showed no sign of letting up either. Ha! I'm back. He has come just as I expected. Because of the asphalt fissure, I assume. How will you respond? It is too soon to act. Stay your hand.
He may as well be Aswell's creature. You say we should merely stand by.
You disapprove of my decision? Tracking Aswell is our priority. Besides, he seems to be heading to Yangwang. We can assess that threat there. Understood.
Very well.
Are you okay? You look terrible. Well, Yangwang isn't much farther. We can rest when we get there. What's that? Help! A man was running towards us from the direction of the town. He seemed to be terrified. He's gonna kill me! Help me, I don't want to die! A dark figure appeared behind the man, moving with eternal speed in the blink of an eye. The figure mercilessly struck down the defenseless man. Yay! Then the dark figure noticed a wave of fury bloodlust sent a sickening chill down my spine. Without hesitation, I readied my weapon. And that's when I realized it was a ram. Something was very wrong. His eyes glowed like embers and his face was twisted into a menacing smile. Blood covered his tattered clothes, barely concealing bulging muscles, which looked more like those of a monster than a well-trained fighter. There was no trace of a ram's calm demeanor and ready smile, but it was without a doubt him. "Rah, you!" His voice was bestial growl. A mad grin broke across his face as he licked blood from his weapon. He stared at me for a long moment, then turned and ran towards Yangwang. So that's the one of these mad townsfolk, huh? Vicious. The man who ran murdered lay still before me. I couldn't believe what I'd just seen. What's wrong? Still in shock, I explained everything to Mr. Raggy.
I see. As a friend, you wish to help him, right? That may not be possible. I have fought many a warrior in my time, so I can tell you he's gloried in that kill. If he's that far gone, I doubt we'll be able to reason with him. He might be beyond our help. What happened to Aram? I fought back to what Zagamel said. Many malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent and attack people. Astral fishes exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares to approach it, or turn him into malfested. It was likely Haran had been transformed into malfested by the astral fissure in Yangwang. While I stood there lost in thought, a young man appeared and approached us. Excuse me, do you know where my brother is by any chance? He must have been talking about Aran. Looking closer, I saw that the young man had the look of a martial artist to him. My name is Hayo. That murderer, Aran, is my brother. Hayo knelt down next to the corpse of a man from the town. He's become something terrible. After a silent prayer, Aran slowly stood up. Yangwang is fraught with danger. Come with me. I tried, but I could not stop Aran, so I have a favor I need to ask of you. Judging by his stride, Hayo was injured. Nevertheless, he appeared filled with determination. Please forgive me the interruption of your journey. I asked him what happened to Aram. After my brother returned from his journey, how can I explain it? It all began when we volunteered to inspect an unusual rift that appeared. Apparently, you've seen something similar in his travels. That was where everything started to go wrong. With each passing day, my brother began acting stranger and stranger. He started to speak crudely and grew needlessly violent. Then one day he just left. We trained together all the time, but I was too scared to do anything at first. After that, well, you saw it for yourself. He became a monster. So many others became like Aran, and they began slaughtering each other. However, none could match my brother's martial prowess. I never thought I'd say his training used to such evil. For a short while, we all fell silent, then Arayo looked at me, his eyes filled with determination. I practically worshiped my brother. He was always so noble, kind and strong. He would help anyone who needed it, without hesitation. That's why I wish to stop him now. I beg you, kill him, end his suffering. Hayo's injury was no doubt affecting his ability to fight, but his will remained strong. I'm gonna live that one. I searched hard for another way, be it through medicine, magic, anything, but every road led to failure, and nothing I could do helped. None in Yangwang who suffered the same fate as my brother could be brought back either. Hayo's expression was filled with pain, but his grim acceptance of the situation only served to emphasize the strength of his resolve. There may still be a way in Ling Shengsu, where my brother and I studied people spoke of a legendary old man, who may know how to resist this evil. But the stories about him were always vague, and besides, it would take maybe a day simply to reach the temple. None of this is easy for me. However, if nothing is done, Yang Wang will become a ghost town, and my brother's sins are already too many. If he were in my position, he'd do the same thing. Arroyo's voice trembled slightly when he spoke. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It must be fate or an acquaintance of my brother to show up during these dark times. For eyes of a young, these seemed filled with exceptional resolve. I knew that I too would have to prepare myself for what lay ahead. Ayo wanders into the forest where he said he could find a ram. Here, this is where my brother and I used to trade. The forest was equally quiet, however I could feel unfriendly eyes following our every move.
Rah! You came!
A ram stepped out from the shadows.
Draw your weapon! I thirst for blood!
Haran breathed erratically like a possessed beast, and his eyes were filled with an insatiable bloodlust. He was ready to attack at any moment.
Haran, stop all this already, please! Hayo, give it up. You cannot stop me!
I was both shocked and sad to see what Haran had become. I asked him how a warrior like him could lose control like this, and he froze.
Meh, look, I may have fought against a human being, but I always knew that was not so. A dark shadow dwelled in my heart. I wanted to become like this, to crave the sight of blood, to know the ecstasy of turning to flesh.
These were the ravagings of a madman.
Meh, nah. I trained my body and mind to keep the darkness within from escaping. But the stronger I became, the stronger the conflict within grew. Why did I seek strength? Why? I knew why. Hurrah!
Haran with his weapon let out a terrifying howl.
Do you think yourself a true warrior? Then prove it. Show me the darkness that lurks inside you.
Battle 1. Fight!
Failed?
What?
Aram lay on the floor, defeated my head throbbed and the world spun. I wasn't sure if it was because of the adrenaline or the influence of the astral chaos. I had to decide what to do about Aram. Yeah. The sharp rap to the head knocked Aram out. Aram! Despite everything, I could bring myself to kill him. Sir Gawain. As long as there was hope, I had to try to save him. Carrying the unconscious Aram, we made our way to Ayu's retreat.
Your soul surges in your body.
The road to Lingshen is long. We should prepare well. This fool could go wild again at any moment. Perhaps we should tie him up. Hayo helped me prepare for the journey ahead. Even Mr. Raggy knew his part. I left the retreat to find the horses. My head throbbed with pain. I thought about Yang Guang heading to Ling Cheng Su meant giving up on the astral fissure. Suddenly I heard a voice behind me. What do you intend to do with the outsider? A man dressed in black was standing within the striking distance. I haven't even noticed him approach. Perhaps you got anything to do with. Never mind. You must have taken leave of your senses to attempt to help an outsider. That thing is no longer human, and his mind is not his soul. How well do you plan to traveling in company with a rapid beast? Let us make a deal. I have medicine that will temporarily suppress the evil gnawing at the heart of this outsider. It is yours if you agree to meet me at the place of my choosing after you finish your task. Very good. However, I must warn you that if you revenge the price you pay will be great indeed. We will be watching you. When you have done what you must do, head west to Crowina. You'll find a ruined castle. What you seek lies there. Home, and come alone. Do you not understand that you are but one of many who seek it? Make haste. With those final words, the man simply vanished. The preparations complete, all that was left to do was depart. Aram was silent with amazement. Had put him into some sort of deep slumber. Hey, Wayne, did Hyo hear you the news? According to Mr. Raggy, the chaos in Yangwang has abated. While we're staying in Yangwang, a ship should leave for Japan eventually. It seemed this was where Mr. Raggy and I would part ways. I want to go with you, but with this injury, please help me. Please help my brother. Our radio saw us off as we left for Wing Shang Su. So long, Sir Gawain, until we meet again. Safe journey and take care. Hey, stop there! You came to Yangwang, right? Everyone leaving Yangwang must submit to a further investigation. What's that you have there? Show me at once. Before I had a chance to protest, the soldier ripped open the cloth, revealing her arm. What? Master, her arm? What did you do to him? You will pay for this! Seize him!
Battle 1. Fight! You're mine! Battle 2. Fight! One strike!
Damn you! You're too strong! In an attempt to calm the soldier, I told him I was a friend of Ryo's. I explained what happened to Ram and what was I hoping to do. So he's not dead? It's all so hard to believe. But you're right, he has a pulse. Master Ram taught me martial arts. I was a friend too. The soldier went quiet for a while, then nodded slightly and put away his sword. Okay, I believe you. You can go. Master Zoran's fate is in your hands. According to Ryo, Ling Shang-Su was nearby. However, neither it nor any monks were to be seen. Without warning, the pain in my head grew almost unbearable. Are you okay? It was an old white-haired man. This is my club. Still, stay still. Oh, vad är det? Does that feel a little better? How the old man was able to ease my pain I don't know, but I thanked him profusely. On the second glance, this was no the old man. He had piercing blue eyes and appeared in peak physical condition. From his bearing, he was a powerful warrior. I recalled what Ayu had said about a legendary martial arts master who taught at Ling Shang. So, apparently the master only left his meditations to pass on his knowledge. The man standing before me fit Ryo's description. He had to be one of our swords. Hastily I told him everything what Ryo had said. How Aram had become a malfested, and about the medicine I received from a man in black. I see. As he listened to my story, his expression grew serious. Follow me. The man led me to a beautiful temple, deep in the mountains, surrounded by clear bubbling streams. Not a person was in sight. We entered a comfortable if sparse stone room, and the man took his ease. Is there anything you would like to ask me? It appears that the evil has not consumed him completely yet. I may be able to help you restore him. However, it is he who was cast off the darkness that has afflicted him. Only if his heart is strong enough can he be saved. It appears to be an ancient medicine from the west of Europe. It could only have been made with a knowledge once lost. Likely, only those who have inherited a long history and great purpose still possess the skill and knowledge to craft it. You are special. A great power sleeps within you. You have been swept up in the grand destiny, and where it will take you is uncertain. There is a young man here who has similar fate. I would like you to spar with him. Confused I saw no reason to refuse his request. He agreed to help save the Ram, so happily I accepted. Jirik, your next opponent waits. Who's this? Fight and perhaps answer will become clear. As you wish, Master.
Battle 1. Fight!
Thank you for indulging me with this battle.
Stay still. Battle 2. Fight. Brahma. You're mine. I feel my spirit surging. Fight. Bring up.
So, did you learn something? Yes, I saw the aquarium barely maintained between self and darkness. I see. Then the time has almost come. Master? Do not concern yourself. Well off of you. You have yet to finish your daily training. Yes, Master. Kilik bowed and left. The sun had set, but it appeared he still had training to do. Returning to the temple, I asked the old man if I had been of help. When the time comes, all will be clear. Around showed no sign of waking. I had no choice but to leave him with the old man, though I wasn't sure if I could help. He seems to have been a devoted martial artist. His body is strong, so I expect he will wake up in no time. I remember that Arab said he had trained in order to gain control of himself. Those faced with evil must face themselves. Arab knew he had darkness in his heart. Could he live with his sins? The only one with that answer was Arab. It would no doubt be a difficult question to face. You too will have to answer sooner or later. Startled, when I looked at the old man, he stared at me intensely, his eyes filled with wisdom and sadness. It was as though there was nothing he didn't know. Before I knew it, I was telling him about everything that had happened to me. He listened calmly and patiently. I see you are another who wishes to seize their own destiny. My head began to throb, reminding me I needed to find a masterful fissure. I explained that I had to go to Kroya and thanked the old man for his help with the rod. He nodded. Kilik approached me as I was preparing to leave. Hello, Sir Gawain. Master told me to help you prepare for the treacherous mountains road ahead. We haven't known each other long, but I felt a connection to Kilik. I have a feeling our paths will cross again. When we do, I hope we can have a rematch. Kilik saw me off, and I began my journey to Colorado. On the way to Carolina, I came across a wagon packed full of weapons. Like with arms merchants, I mused over where a cart was heading when suddenly the cart shuddered and to a stop. The cart shook as a huge man stepped down. He was as big as a boulder.
You hold strong weapon. I have Ruslan. Strong weapon is for strong person only. You look weak. Boss, you should have weapon.
Ruslan came at me swinging his giant axe. It was clear there was no reason with him, so I hurriedly drew my weapon.
Battle 1. Fight! I failed? What? Battle 2. Fight! Final battle. Fight!
The fight ended when Ruslan's gigantic body struck the cart, causing an avalanche of weapons to fall on top of him and pin him down to the ground.
I cannot move.
Some of the weapons looked like they would have come in handy on my journey. Yeah.
No, that is a boss weapon. You are not strong. The boss is stronger. That is why his weapon.
I ignored Ruslan and picked out the fine weapon to take.
No, you will pay. I will not forget.
Your soul surges in your body.
Carolina was near. I was likely to arrive before sundown. The people appeared seemingly out of thin air. They were dressed all in black, like a man in Yangwang. Hey there, Ismail. We have a message for you. Sir Groff is waiting for you in Carolina. Groff? Was that the man in black's name? Dion, I am still not sure if it's wise to trust him.
Fret not, Natalia. Remember as well, he's no doubt nearby. Which means we meet him back at base. Exactly. It would be difficult for us to assist Sir Guav in this. The best thing we can do is right now is stand aside. You there, head to the Asphalt Fissure. Our message is delivered, so we take our leave of you. With that, they both simply vanished. Something was happening, that was for sure, and it sounded like time was of the essence. Thinking back, the Asphalt Fissure in Yangwang had disappeared quite suddenly. As well. The Asphalt Fissure floating in the air above a weathered ruin, it cast an ominous light distorted ever so slightly by the scorching heat of the desert. I thrust both of my arms into the Asphalt Fissure as a stream of power surged through me. Well, now this is a sight to behold. The man in black, Gruff, appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Answer me, why do you seek the power of the Asphalt Fissures? I quickly described what had happened to me and told him that I would die without the power of the Asphalt Fissure. Much of your story remains false, but some of what you say does match our information. I shall give you the benefit of the doubt. Next time we meet, I will have the answers from you. But I have more pressing matters to attend to now. As well, he will no doubt appear soon. If what you say is true, he is your enemy too. Groff fell silent. Who was this Haswell? The qualifiers had mentioned the name too. I waited with Groff, a feeling of unease gripping my chest. Blessed be, the Asphalt Fissures actually disappeared. As well. Why isn't it my darling Groff? I'll have heard have you been? I came to retrieve the spirit sword fragment from your filthy hands and make you pay for your crimes with your life. I expect nothing less of you, Avel, organization's top dog. Such mindless loyalty simply wouldn't be you without it. Oh, have you been making friends, Groff? I thought my memory was second to none, but I failed to recall seeing this character while I was still in the organization. Well, Kirby be followed. You're an odd one, aren't you? Why on earth would you be here if you aren't with the organization? No, don't tell me. Let me guess for myself. Yes, I see. At the blink of an eye, his expression and manner went from mockingly ostentatious to contentedly, his tone sharp and serious. You must be the one who take care of the Asphalt Fissure. That was here, correct? Oh, happy days! To think I meet someone like you. And I got to see my little Groff too. Wonderful! Well, hello there. You were involved in everything that's happened in India, correct? Fascinating! You exude the same aurora as an Asphalt Fissure. Oh, I see. Oh, how intriguing. Such an interesting specimen. It's clear when my darling Claw here will be speaking with you. There's a piece to stage it for you, and I put a wondrous performance. Ha ha ha! Fight over astral fishes. Such a dramatic setting. I can barely contain my excitement. I simply cannot wait to meet you again. And you will not escape. Groff moved to pursue as well, but the strange man's minions stood in his path. Is it just a little gift from me to you, my darling Groff? Doesn't it just bring back memories of your little friend Curtis? You bastard! Physical consequential speeches are merely failed experiments, but they pose quite befitting the group, don't they? Oh, how scary, but please save your grace for someone who cares. You think I feel no pain? I feel for them. I do, but they were a necessary step on the path to humanity's salvation. Such tragedy. I can hardly bear it. Anyhow, while I do enjoy our conversations, every moment I must endure these wretched companies pains to me to end. On Aswell's command, the malfected soldiers attacked. Go! Attack!
Surges in your body.
By the time we had dispatched the malfected soldiers, Aswell was so nowhere in sight. I believe we're done here. Grow was a familiar warrior, likely he could have handled all of those enemies alone. They are the members of our organization, and my subordinates. After everything that has happened, Groff seemed a little more open to questions. I asked him to tell me more about his group. The Abel's organization purpose is to destroy those who have lost their humanity outside us. I am still unsure whether or not you are one of them. You have absorbed astral fishes, so normally I would not hesitate to dispose of you. But let us make a deal. Judging by your movement up to this point,
You do not know whether astral fishes will appear, correct? We can provide you with that information. In return, you will work with us to take care of the fishes. Know that your answer here will help me decide whether or not you are an outsider who must be destroyed. What you say? I believe it to be an attractive offer. Gura was on the spot when he told me an astral fish would appear in Korea. Such information would be incredibly useful to me. At the moment I had no way of knowing where to head next. After some consideration, I took Gura up on his offer. Your power will help us achieve our goal. However, if I detect any sign of treachery, I will cut you down where you stand. First, we must depart the desert. Once that has been accomplished, I will tell you where to find the next astral fisher. This wind does not bode well. Pick up the pace. Hey, your breathing is ragged. Can you continue? Lies cannot fool me. You have been dragging your legs for some time. Enemies are approaching. It is okay to act strong, but in battle you must be strong. Ready yourself. It has been a long time, Gura. So you still haven't washed your hands of a pathetic little group of yours? What a fool. You do not know beauty when you see it. If you still insist on opposing Lord Aswell, I will have to strip your flesh from your bones, here and now. Try it. The ones who cannot escape death are traitors, like Aswell and you. Always barking, aren't you? Come on, Valtro. Show them results of experiments. Shut your mouth. Don't give me orders. I'm going to use the power Lord Aswell gave me to crush you. Wah! You cannot hurt me! Valtor was a large man, but the strength and stamina he showed was unnatural. Now you know the power of the Ascended Warrior. This is the fruit of Lord Aswell's research. Lord Aswell told me about his experiments on you, Gura. He said you were a great help to him. Lord Aswell spoke highly of you. You were the first subject infected with manifestation to be able to retain their sense of self after all. I see. Now thou shalt unleash your full power. Repay your debt to Lord Aswell. I will love it if you use your power too, Gura. I'm thrilled at the prospect of observing how your other experiments measure up against our latest masterpiece. This mission truly is a thing of beauty. Lord Aswell, chose me. I have surpassed the human race. When I finally passed the test, he smiled. He gave me his love. I'll crush you with the power of Lord Aswell gave me. Raphael charged with unbelievable speed. Indistinctly, I closed my eyes and braced for impact. Huh? There was a dull thought that Valtro cried out in confusion and dismay. I opened my eyes to see Grot blocking Valtro with only his left arm. Surpass the human race? Is that as well said? Grot's voice was dripping with murderous intent and his hairs on the back of his neck stood up. Grot's left eye was glowing with a malicious blood-red light. Very well. You wish to know what it is like to surpass the human race? Then know this, outsider. Ah! In a flash, Valtro fell to the ground, spurting blood. Deliver this message to Aswell from me. Perform whatever experiments. Create whatever soldiers you like. It doesn't matter. All who stand in my way will die. No, this isn't beautiful at all. Daniel and his allies fled into the swirling winds of the glowing sandstorm. Only once they had completely disappeared did Grot relax, and the deadly aurora he gave off abate. The sandstorm was worse than I imagined, so we took cover in some ruins half buried in the sand. I couldn't get what happened out of my mind and found myself staring at Grot's left arm. If you have something to say, then say it! This is the power of an outsider. I became infected on the mission when I was injured in a fierce battle against one of them. Aswell treated the wound. Likely he partially to blame for what has become of me. But know this, I will use every tool at my disposal to carry out my duties, be it if this power of you. He was a friend. I killed him. There is nothing else to say. His experiments were always too risky, too dangerous, even back when he was one of us. After his betrayal, he formed the Qualifiers. They're a group of fanatics who worship the very ground he walks on. Aswell selects the human guinea pigs for his mad experiments from their numbers. Very well. We waited for the sandstorm to pass in silence, though I grew more and more impatient with every wasted moment. Grot sat motionless in his face betraying no emotion. This is nothing compared to the blizzards in my homeland. Even the fearsome Grot had a place he called home. The thought made him seem somehow less threatening and more human. So what happened to the outsider you picked up in Yang Wang? I see. I could barely believe that you were serious about carrying a bound outside to some mountain temple, but I suppose that was what I perceived as foolishness allowed you to save his life. It seemed that the sound storm had finally died down. Let's go. The city's not far from here. We will speak about this astral fisher bear. And so guys, we'll leave it there. We have now reached chapter 3. So I will see you all in part 6 of Soulcalibur 6 story. So thank you for watching Avalanche Multimedia, and I will see you all next time in the next Soulcalibur 6 video, guys.